can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. See, we was cool right before it hit the fence, but it hit the fan when I got him down at the bench. But I took a break, I had to leave and go get cleansed. God forgive me for all my sins. I can't say these cause my last name ain't Kent. Cooking on the stove, that's the way he paid the rent. Working on the pole, that's the way she paid tuition. Better watch your soul, cause you know they trying to get it. Yeah, yeah. I learned my right from wrong on a song. I let my heart bleed on my sleeve through microphones. I'm trying to right my wrongs by writing out my wrongs. Ran through a check, cause it's hard to live off bread alone. So if you see me slipping, yeah, let me know. Cause it ain't the end of times yet, I know, but it's getting close. Yeah, I need my space to breathe, that's why I be going ghost. I ain't trying to stay up on that wide road, cause I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. They thinking I'm bluffing, but I promise I do it. That K got a drum, like murder and booming. Sending you vert, if I get my little Uzi. They thinking I'm crazy, I'm gon' see you to hate this. People I'm saying, get what I'm painting. A picture big, I call it little baby. If I'm on the board, then we playing chess. If you on my way, you gon' need a vest. Act big, you might get stretched. All your gun talk, I ain't impressed. My 45 seen real traffic. That's Dallas, Texas. My little partner called a body for a Maserati. He told him get up out the car, hit him with the shotty. That 12 gauge, gave him life in the 12th grade. I tried to write him, but we ain't on the same page. I caught him slipping, I just had to let him know. It ain't the end of times yet, I know, but it's getting close. These demons really out to get you, so you better guard your post. There's certain things I could probably let go, but I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Yeah. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Yeah. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. See, we was cool right before it hit the fence, but it hit the fan when I got him down at the bench. But I took a break, I had to leave and go get cleansed. God forgive me for all my sins. I can't say these cause my last name ain't Kent. Cooking on the stove, that's the way he paid the rent. Working on the pole, that's the way she paid tuition. Better watch your soul, cause you know they trying to get it. Yeah, yeah. I learned my right from wrong on a song. I let my heart bleed on my sleeve through microphones. I'm trying to right my wrongs by writing out my wrongs. Ran through a check, cause it's hard to live off bread alone. So if you see me slipping, yeah, let me know. Cause it ain't the end of times yet, I know, but it's getting close. Yeah, I need my space to breathe, that's why I be going ghost. I ain't trying to stay up on that wide road, cause I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. They thinking I'm bluffing, but I promise I do it. That K got a drum, like murder and booming. Sending you vert, if I get my little Uzi. They thinking I'm crazy, I'm gon' see you to hate this. People I'm saying, get what I'm painting. A picture big, I call it little baby. If I'm on the board, then we playing chess. If you on my way, you gon' need a vest. Act big, you might get stretched. All your gun talk, I ain't impressed. My 45 seen real traffic. That's Dallas, Texas. My little partner called a body for a Maserati. He told him get up out the car, hit him with the shotty. That 12 gauge, gave him life in the 12th grade. I tried to write him, but we ain't on the same page. I caught him slipping, I just had to let him know. It ain't the end of times yet, I know, but it's getting close. These demons really out to get you, so you better guard your post. There's certain things I could probably let go, but I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, nah, nah.
Good morning, early birds. What up, world? It's me, your boy Divine D, and yeah, we back for another edition of EBTV. Listen, you know God ain't make no mistakes, so stop waking up like you woke up by one. This is where you get your morning mindset and motivation, and we ready to, get up, get out, but let's go get it. Today, our title and subject is intentional purpose. Yeah, intentional purpose. World is watching, y'all. Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Get out, it's time to get up. I grind, I shine, I work. Get out. World is watching. I grind, I shine, I work. Get out. It's time to get up. I grind, I shine, I work. Get out. I grind, I shine, I work.
The coffee everywhere. That is a disaster. Good morning, y'all. It's me, your boy Devon D. And yeah, we back for another edition of EBTV. Yo, I gotta get this coffee up in 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Got some for y'all. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm having a coffee conversation today. I just spilled the coffee on everything. Good morning, y'all. Y'all know it's, you know what? You can't predict everything, and you gotta handle it as it go, right? And you know what? Y'all gonna have a coffee conversation today. Good morning, early birds. We ain't gonna let that control our day, control our energy. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing this morning? Yes, we gonna spill hot coffee on all the equipment. Yeah, but it is all right. Again, understand. We still here, right? So we gonna make the best of what we got. We still here, still connected. I see Keela King here. What's going on, y'all? Good morning to all my early birds. Yeah, this is what we do here each and every morning. We try to get our day started without spilling coffee on all of ourselves. But it happens. It happens. Like when the show started, just the whole cup, just on everything. Oh well, we don't worry about it. You know, we're still excited to wake up each and every day because we know God ain't making mistakes. He woke us up. Yo, good morning to all my early birds. Good morning to you if you here. No matter if you scrolling, if you know what, you come by each and every morning and check us out. Good morning to all my early birds. I hope all is well with you guys. I hope you guys having a wonderful morning. Again, no matter what you're waking up for, whether you got to get ready to go to work, whether you're getting ready to get the kids together, or you just cooking breakfast, or you were just woken, you were just strolling, whatever you brought you here today. Yo, thank you for being here, and this is where we anchor into our greatness before we go out into that crazy world. This is where we anchor into us and understanding that, you know what, we got a gift, we got a purpose. You know what, we're trying to be the ultimate versions of ourselves. We want to be just a little bit better than we were the day before, right? So again, this is where we work on that and make sure that we are intentional and we are putting, you know what, we are just taking, we're just, you know, paying attention to ourselves, right? We're just paying attention to ourselves. We're paying attention to our lives, and that's what it's about. To make sure that we ain't running in the same gambit of patterns. Make sure that we are elevating to all the dreams that we saw in our mind, and just making sure that each and every day that we just take a step closer, right? Just a step closer to all the things that we see in our mind, to all the things that we want to be, to all the things that we want to see, right? Just one step closer, and this is where we just make sure. Yeah, this is where we make sure that happens. A lot of us can sit here and talk about, I want to be better, but we ain't doing nothing to work towards that. We ain't got no we ain't got no direction, we ain't got no system, we ain't got no plan, we ain't got nothing set up, but we want to be better. So this show is just kind of helping you say, you know what? Each and every day I took some time to make sure, to ensure that I will be better. Than I'm gonna think about some things, I'm gonna consider some things, I'm gonna create 5 things that I'm gonna do for myself. I know I got obligations and responsibilities, but you know what? There's some things that I need to sort out within my life, within myself. And you know what? Within all the other stuff that I gotta do, that's important too. I know it's important to go to work. I know you gotta pay the bills. I know it's important to take care of the kids because they're yours. I know it's important to, be there for your friends and everybody else because you love them. But what about the love you got for you? So again, you gonna put time aside for everybody and everything else. Now it's just time to put some time aside for you. All right. Some of us feel guilty about saying, I got too much stuff to handle. And then you got to understand, you keep giving everything and everybody else your power. And then we get to these spaces where we sometimes lost ourselves because, again, once we have developed the pattern of being this person for so long, it's so hard to reverse it, right? Sometimes it's so hard to reverse it because it becomes pattern. It becomes, it's something that we told ourselves that we're supposed to do. It becomes an obligation, an internal obligation somewhere in our mind, and sometimes that's hard to break. So that's why each and every day we're gonna start taking steps to reverse that. I know you love everybody else, but there's a great you that woke up with you. So now it's time to make sure that you take that time and make sure that you create that space for you. All right, I know you love everybody else, but today, this is what the universe is speaking to me. I know I don't write down on notes. I just push the live button and just come on here, right? The title come to me pretty much like 5-10 minutes before I go live, and then I just allow the universe to speak through it. Because again, we all got things that we're dealing with, and I want it to be super organic. I want it to be super transparent because the subject can be anything. It could be in our personal life, it could be in our social life, it could be in our skill set, it could be in our careers, it could be in our fight, it could be anywhere, right? So, that's what we do here, just to make sure that we just taking a look and making sure that we carve that time out so that we can, again, develop the blueprint. As I tell y'all each and every day, y'all think I don't be just saying this to be saying this. You got to create the blueprint to your success. And there's a success for you, but you got to make sure that you in the blueprint and not in the pattern, all right? So today we're talking about intentional purpose. That's what the title and subject said. That's what the universe said to me this morning. Intentional purpose. We was going to have a coffee conversation till I spilled all my coffee. But we're going to have a coffee conversation, and we're going to kind of dive into that in a second. So thank you for all my early birds that's here. Man, I see so many people. We even started the show. We in here and said, I needed this. Shout out to Cuz Latanya Golden Smith. I needed this. I'm so glad I woke up early this morning because I'm always missing. You ain't miss it today. All right, brothers watching. You here. Why are you talking about me? Michael DeVar, I ain't talking about you, boss. I ain't real. Hey, I'm glad it's resonating, though. Good morning. You brought the sunshine to the garden, y'all. Yo, Latanya says, good morning, cuz. Good morning to you. Good morning. Martinez Antoine, spilled coffee is just an opportunity to clean up. I didn't want an opportunity to clean up. I wanted the coffee. Shout out to my boy and my partner, Martinez Antoine. I am Entrepreneur Apparel in the building. Shout out to my boy, Jay Bull, nephew. What it do? Yeah, Grand Rising to the wife is in the building. Oh, she is a Grand Rising therapist. Raquel D is in the building. And also Cuba King says, greetings all. And she waved. Make sure y'all ain't being rude and say it back. Say back. Say good morning. Say greetings to Keela King. She here every morning, y'all. And she's definitely working on the progress and the elevation of her life in all areas. So shout out to everyone who's doing that, and shout out to the early birds that's here. Good morning, y'all. Yo, it's just another great day to be alive, as I say, and God ain't made no mistakes, so we're going to stop waking up like we woke up by one, wake up with some intention, purpose, and understand that yes, I'm talking to you. I don't got to know you. We ain't got to be friends. We ain't got to be cousins. We ain't got to be none of that. You got some tremendous value. And as I tell each and every one of you every day on the show that I love you, you worth it. You matter on this planet. All right? But we got an agenda each and every morning. Y'all know we got an agenda on this show. We ain't just here to lollygag. Yo, we here to make sure that we put this practice in place, right? So first thing we're going to do is I say, you know what? Stop looking out the window. I know we all on social media. We probably started looking in the window, but it's time to stop looking out the window and let's start looking into our mirrors, all right? So again, let's get into this mirror talk, y'all. Hold on, baby. Good morning to all my early birds. Good morning. Good morning. Yo, each and every morning, it's time to get into this mirror. Yo, I know after you do your number one and your number two, but what I really need you to do is get to you. All right? Yes, it's really important to make sure that you get into this mirror and have this conversation with yourself. Take some moment just to look at yourself and appreciate who you are. Appreciate the gifts and everything that God gave you and the ability. Again, sometimes we haven't used all the things that God has made us capable of doing, but he gave you the ability and to be able to just have that choice to say, you know what? When you're ready, when you say to yourself that I'm ready to activate, that is there. So again, look at yourself and activate all the things that, you may have not activated. And it takes having this conversation with yourself to make sure that the activation is on. Right? So again, this is not for everybody else. And that's why we do it in this place. That's why we do it in where no one else is supposed to be but you. To activate, to have that conversation, to rid yourself of all the other noise so that you can hear you, right? And I know they told you was crazy if you talk to yourself, but they lied. Again, they lied to you. You're not crazy if you talk to yourself, and they told you it was even crazier if you answer yourself, but they lied again. Society lied, y'all. They didn't want you to find the true gift. They didn't want you to find your power. They didn't want you to find your voice for yourself. So again, let's go reclaim it. Let's make sure each and every morning, before you go out into the rest of the world, before you start looking out those windows, that we done had our conversations in these mirrors, that we done had conversations with ourselves, that we didn't talk to ourselves, that we didn't empowered ourselves, that we didn't loved ourselves. And again, anybody else love that we get extra is just an addition to the love that we have for ourselves. So get into that mirror each and every day, y'all. After that number one and then number two, please don't forget to speak to you. World is watching, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go get inside of our D, N, and our A. Yes, your declarations and your affirmations, but understanding that God made you again. He gave you a lot of gift and ability right there inside of you. Sometimes we just ain't using it, y'all. Sometimes we don't use it. And we got to understand that, all the gift and ability is right in our DNA, but we got to also understand that we must declare, affirm, and confirm to the universe what we want. We got to be specific. We got to have some clarity. What do you really want? How you really want it? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it look like? When do you want it? How do you want it? What state is, again, you got to be specific with the universe so the universe know how to deliver to you. Sometimes we be confusing the universe. Somebody, you ever talk to somebody and say, what you want? I just want to grow. What that mean? You want to get an inch taller? What does growing mean, right? What does growing really mean? So, yo, let's be specific with our request to the universe and say, this is what I want. And understand that it's already inside, yo. We be looking all the way out here for the gift and for the power, but the power and the gift is already inside you. And it's, again, as we say, it's already inside your DNA. And that's why you should be excited to wake up each and every day to see what more God has for you, to see how you're going to use that power, to see how you can use that power to further your goals. All right. But you got to be serious about it. You must declare, you must affirm, and you must confirm that's what you want. All right. So again, don't be just vague. Be specific with your request to the universe. And again, don't put it off to another day. I need you to do this today, as we say. Y'all know we don't play. Today, right now, is your time. Today, you alive. Not, again, we don't know what's happening next week, next month, next year. But today, you are here. So again, let's make sure that you use your todays. Let's make sure that you take your right now. Let's make sure that you say, you know what? One day don't exist, but I am here. So let me declare, affirm, and confirm myself. Let me decide, dedicate, and discipline. Let me be, you know what, into the journey of the rest of my life being the best of my life. Today, not tomorrow. All right? So again, stop putting yourself off to a day that don't even exist. All right? The world is watching, as Latanya says. Share. Make sure y'all share this broadcast. Again, make sure y'all share The World Is Watching with no G, because I kept that for me. Yeah, again, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, all on YouTube, y'all. So make sure that y'all stay with me. Make sure that you guys are subscribed. Make sure you get that bell notification so that, you know, when we go live, you hear. I want you here again, all right? And I need you to share. So again, the only way we can grow is by sharing. So share this with somebody. Share it with your husband, your wife. Share it with your kids. Share it with auntie, uncle. Share it with your cousins. Share it with your friends. Share it with your social groups. Share it with your co-workers. Share it with your church. Share. Okay, that's how we grow, y'all. We need everybody to share. You know what? Tap in, subscribe. Again, let's lead with love. If you heard anything that has any value, you know what? It might have some value to somebody else. So guess what? Share it with them and say, you know what? Because you ever heard with sometimes when you tell somebody, you know what, that sometimes they don't really intake what you said, but then when they hear the same message from someone else, again, they be like, but again, that was just because what they heard from you just gave them more confirmation. So let's give them more confirmation, because I know you love on your people. I know you try to encourage your people, but let's give them the clues that, you know what, it's not just us, it's beyond us, right? It's beyond you, because it's in a whole other hemisphere. It's a whole other, again, spiritual atmosphere. And again, we got to just make sure that we walking right? Right? Absolutely. Yo, I will live in my power. Others' light will spark from the light I pour out. Absolutely. Therapist Mikhail D. Latanya says today. Good morning. She is laughing at us. Good morning, y'all. Again, if you are here, y'all know I love when y'all put some comments in the comments section, y'all. Again, as I talk to y'all, I'm talking to myself. I ain't done with me, so I'm still trying to figure the intricacies of Divine D out too. I'm trying to figure out, you know, what again, each and every day, what can make him better, what could, again, make him greater, what can make him, you know what, the best, you know, as he could be, and make sure that, you know, he's doing something that can help others at the same time. Again, every day trying to figure that out. Again, we started with the show each and every day. Again, in my career, again, it's always an extension of education. So, you know, man, just each and every day, just trying to work out and see what, you know, what you know, what journey and what direction and just kind of, you know, what areas in life that God gonna bring us and take us into, the universe gonna take you into, right? Aren't you excited to get to that? Some of us be like, nah, I ain't ready yet. I'm a wait. Wait on what? Again, I want to be successful as soon as possible. I want to be great as soon as possible. I don't want to wait 30 years. If I could have been great and successful 30 years ago and had all this understanding, knowledge, and wisdom 30 years ago, you would think I wanted it then? Yes, I would have wanted it then. But again, We're going to take the time that we have. We're going to look at our nows. Because again, it's another 30 party in front of me, but I don't know. Again, we don't know, right? We don't know how much time is left in front of us. We don't know when days the lights going to shut out. That's why we got to use the days that we have. That's why we got to start planting our seeds. That's why we got to start setting our foundation straight and strong, because we don't know how many more days is ahead of us. We don't know. That's why we be so shocked, and that's why we be so distraught when people leave us, when people have passed on. And that's why, the mourning comes in, because again, we wished we may have had more time with these people. We wish that, that it didn't end so soon. And again, they say life is a bitch, because there's one thing she gonna promise you: death. Right? They say there's only one thing that she gonna promise, life gonna promise, is death. And we don't know when that's gonna get delivered. So again, we gotta, right now, the lights is on. Again, the sun is out. The air is in your lungs. You are here. You are great. And what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? Today, as we say, right? Come on. Yeah, intentional. Purpose is our title and subject today, y'all. Again, I want y'all to just remind y'all, though, after the show here, we live on the radio, The Morning Grind. Yo, man, the Mill's new #1 for hip hop and R&B, where you're going to find your boy Divine D. Yes, Hot 105.7. Yo, on The Morning Grind with my boy Promise. The show is from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then at 7 o'clock, 7:30 hour. That's where we live at. We doing the morning mindset and motivation. So, again, just when you get off the show here, go there. That's it. When we leave here, go there, all right? Odyssey.com, yo. Even if you're not in the mill, you can still listen and tune in and wake up and win with us. AUDACY.com. Hot 105.7 is the station. Shout out to my boy Promise and my boy GA, the whole staff, the record label, and the whole crew over there. Yo, shout out and thank you for allowing us to do the morning mindset and motivation live on the air to all the listeners. And the link has been put in the comment section. I see your therapist, she working. Here it go. Here it go. There it go, y'all. Make sure that y'all hit that link and make sure y'all tune in with me and my boy Promise. All right. Hey, thank you for the claps, Latoya. I got claps too. Look. Good morning, y'all. No problem. Thanks, cuz. No problem. Yo, good morning. Yo, again, y'all know we got an agenda. Now it's time to get that reset we need before we get into our coffee conversation. Come on, y'all. Let's go Control Alt Delete. Control, Alt, and Delete. This is how you get that reset you need each and every day. When your life get off track, this is how you get it back. Yeah, by hitting these 3 buttons in your life. Control, Alt, and Delete. And the only thing you can control, y'all, is you. Can't control everybody else, can't control what they do. But you can control if you a part of it, right? So again, we could blame and complain the whole world, but again, we probably didn't have to be a part of it. So again, let's make sure you controlling you and not putting yourself in situations and in environments that ain't conducive to helping you grow. That ain't in environments that ain't you ain't gotta be part of it. Don't take yourself over there, all right? So control of you. We can blame and complain the world, but again, you can't control what they doing, how they gonna do it, what they about to do next, how they feeling, what they on, what they about to be on. You can't control that, but you can control you. So let's make sure that you taking yourself in directions and places and putting yourself in environments that's key for you, okay? And sometimes them old environments, they ain't resonating with you no more. So we have to grow and go into these other parts of our success, okay? And we gotta make sure that to do that, we gotta hit the Alt key, hit the second key. Create some different alternatives. Hit that Alt. Stop doing the same thing and thinking you're gonna be somewhere else, y'all. Again, can't keep doing the same thing and think the results is gonna be different. All right. Success is a blueprint. Failure is a pattern. Watch the patterns of your life and make sure you're getting into that blueprint towards your success. Okay. You got to get in the blueprint. Yeah. When you build a building, It ain't built, it's a blueprint. You know, each building has a blueprint. The foundation just has to be strong in order to support all the stuff we put on top of it. So again, that's why I want you to get into the blueprint, because I want you to build your foundation strong so that you can build anything that you want on top, all right? And sometimes we got to hit that delete key, delete situations, relationships, sometimes even people. You got to delete anything that don't align with you. And it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be the Buddha one you're laying next to. Again, I don't care who it is, what it is, or how it is, because if it, that, or they ain't good for you, they got to go. All right, yeah, they got to go. Yeah, you got to kick them to the door. Again, we ain't got to take people out of some type of imaginary you got a journey. This is your life. You got to make sure that you walking in the steps. You got to make sure that you progressing and elevating. You got to do that. And again, we can't keep having these attachments that keep taking our time, our attention, and our energy away from the things that's most valuable to us. We can't allow that, and we gotta delete things that's doing that to us. We gotta delete the attachments of people who just want to be around for no reason. We gotta delete the attachments of people who just there because. Yo, you got to get in alignment with people who got the same goals, determination, and drive as you. Get around people who say, you know what, who have maybe been on their journey a little bit longer, who can help you and guide you and say, you know what, I was there before. So again, this is what you can do to make sure that your road is a little bit smoother than what mine was. Get around people who can help you get there faster. I know you got your A1 since day one, and you got a pride and sense of, you know what, that we made it this far. But again, how far have y'all progressed being around each other? How far have y'all grown? Again, if they say two heads is better than one, I know your A1 since day one. Are y'all on the same mental mindset where y'all growing and tag teaming the world and in alignment, you know what I'm saying, and y'all success? Those are the type of attachments A1. Again, I get it with your friends that you love them and you don't never want them to go nowhere. And y'all know secrets about each other. But again, there's more life to be had. Again, there's more to go get. And again, there's more to experience. And everything that you've been through ain't just the life's experience. There's more to go get. And sometimes, you know, the people that we grow up with ain't in alignment with that. Some people want to stay where they are. But when you got the determination to grow, when you got the determination to go, when you got the determination to elevate, you can't stick down there. Hey, I respect that that's where you want to be, but I gotta go. I get it. This is comfortable for you. It's not comfortable for me. Again, let me get in alignment with my tribe. Let me get in alignment with my journey. And I'm sure that there's somebody that's in alignment with me, all right, who understands, who's been there, all right? The world is watching, y'all. Boog says, nobody can control me. I control myself. That's right, J. Boog. Nobody can control me. I control me. You right, J. Boog. You don't let nobody control you. The world is watching. Yeah, give them something to see, Boog. Yo, we about to have this coffee conversation. And it says intentional purpose, right? Intentional purpose. And it came to me again. I woke up this morning and the universe spoke and I'm here, right? And when I start hearing about intentional purpose, and it just kept ringing in my ear, even as I'm going through this show, intentional purpose just keep ringing through my ear. And what it made me think about was we gotta have intentional days in order to live in a good purpose, right? So what it sorted out in my mind, it says is that I have to be intentional with my days if I'm ever gonna reach my purpose, right? If I'm gonna live life on purpose, then I must be intentional about what I'm doing. I gotta be intentional about my time. I gotta be intentional about my words. I gotta be intentional about my movements every day. Right? If we want a good life, we gotta have intentional days. Right? We want a good life. We always talk about, man, I'm gonna have a good life. I want my life to be. And if you want your life to be, then you have to be intentional about now. You have to be, again, living that purpose on purpose, living it intentionally today, not tomorrow. See, when you talk about, I want to have a good life, you looking into your tomorrows. You looking into your tomorrows like, man, I'm envisioning my life. Man, I want to have a good life, man. I see me doing this. I see me on beach. I see me in waters. Yeah, but what you gonna do today to make sure you in that water tomorrow? See, you gotta have intentional purpose if you want to have a good life tomorrow. You gotta be intentional about your good life. You gotta be intentional about your character. You gotta be intentional about your personal development. You gotta be intentional about, looking at all the clues of your life and understanding that, where you going and what your road looks like and who you don't need around you. You got to be intentional about that each and every day. So intentional days leads to a good life. Your intentional, again, what's your intention? What's your purpose? Again, you ever dated a girl and they say, what's your purpose for me? Again, what's your purpose for your life? What's your purpose for what's your purpose? And is you living today in the scope of your purpose? These are questions. And these are questions that I want you to answer. And then you got to look at, again, the only person I see is me. So again, I'm talking to Divine. Divine, what you gonna do? Divine, again, you got to live each day. You got to be intentional. Where can where can you speed up this process? Again, where can you get some more wisdom from? You got to be intentional about that. You got to be intentional about the clarity. You got to be intentional about your movements. Because your purpose is on the line. And I want you to be purposeful about your good life. That's why we wake up every day. That's why I'm talking. Good morning. God ain't made no mistake. Every day. Control, Alt, Delete. Reset yourself. Yo, forget what last week was talking about. What you gonna do? What do you want? Yo, it's already inside you. All the clues, you already got the God in you. It's already in your DNA. Yo, declare, affirm, and confirm. Be specific with your clarity. Clarity. I ain't playing with you. Clarity. What you gonna do? You talk it. We want it. But are you intentional about it? Are you serious about it? That's something that you got to ask yourself. I can't do that for you. You got to do that for you. And no matter who you are, where you are, if I know you're not, all that don't matter. All that don't matter, because when you got the information, you got the responsibility for yourself. You got the information now. You got the information now. So are you going to, live your purpose? Are you going to be intentional about it? Are you going to be intentional about your days? Yeah, you got to be intentional about your days to have come on, man. Come on, y'all just don't understand. That's what happens. Intentional days creates a good life on purpose. Intentional days creates a good life on purpose. I want y'all to write that down. Intentional days creates a good life on purpose. I'm going to even put it in the comment section for y'all. I'll even put it in the comments for y'all. Let me type. I'll put it in there. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get it. Here you go. World is watching, y'all. We just gotta give them something to see. That's all. And I just want you to get a world and get your world to see all the greatness that you got. all the purpose that's right there, all the success and all the gift that's right there with you. That's all. Go be great, y'all. Be intentional about your purpose. And again, intentional days creates a good life on purpose. So go have an intentional day. Create your good life and create it on purpose, right? Sometimes we think a good life just happens, right? No, you create a good life on purpose. But you gotta be intentional about your day. And that's why we say today, not tomorrow. What's stopping you? Write it down and eliminate them intentionally, right? What's stopping you? Write it down and eliminate them intentionally. She wrote it down as well. Thank you there. Intentional days creates a good life on purpose. The world is watching, y'all. We're going to give them something to see. Yo, make sure that y'all, if y'all don't have it, I think I just wet some of them up. My Expect Success Daily Planner. The coffee got on all of those. So, yeah, make sure that you go get it. It's out on Amazon right now. If you don't know, you're about to. Out on Amazon, y'all. Make sure y'all go check it out. Make sure that y'all go get it. It's the Expect Success Daily Planner. Again, this is to help you make your intentional days. That's what Expect Success is about. Because we ain't hoping and we ain't wishing. We expecting it. So that's why we being intentional. Again, so we can have intentional days. So we can create a good life on purpose. And that's what I want you to do. And that's what this book is designed to do for you. Is help you to create a good life on purpose. But we got to make sure that we intentional about our today. So it's going to, again, just how you do things today. That's going to push you to that success, to that good life for your tomorrows. All right. And as we say on the book, succeeding today leads to successful tomorrows. All right. Succeeding today, being intentional today leads to successful tomorrows. And if you want your tomorrows to be great, tomorrows to be successful, then you got to work on your today right now. All right? The world is watching, y'all. Y'all go be great. I love you. You worth it and you matter. Remember, the world is watching, but you got to give them something to see.